Hello, Unionizers and Ultimate Sorceresses from beyond the Veil of Time. My name is TBSkyne, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. I almost said it's Final Fantasy VIII, where we are about to end the game, facing off against Ultimicia. But before we do this, one thing I've promised to show you, which I will indeed show you. And in order to do that, first I have to ring this bell with my secondary party, which activates a brief timer, as you can see. Which, if I could please move my characters to the thing. And please don't get into a fight. Good. Switch to the other party. Go to the chapel. The bell activates a short timer, which is the time in which the monster in question can be found. You may remember the big black cloud that used to float around the chapel. Well, here's the reason why. Say hello to Omega Weapon. Our acquaintance will be brief, because he's about to kill me. There's really very little, if anything, I can do about it. Now, the first thing he's going to do is level 5 death, which might kill someone. I don't know. I can't remember what exactly my character's levels are. That's not the thing that's going to kill me, though. The thing that's going to kill me is what comes next. But in the meantime, let's just pretend to put on a show. Because Omega is not really a fair fight. He's a puzzle fight. Which is only beatable if you know exactly what to do and if you have all the right stats and everything. And if you don't, then eventually he's gonna hit you with an attack called... I can't remember what it's called, but it's specifically an attack that does 9,998 damage to all party members. Which, as you can imagine, is bad. And then that's besides just the tremendous amount of pain and suffering he can inflict on you regardless. I'm going to try and stay alive so that you can see exactly how it looks when he wipes an entire party. But we're not going to be beating him. Because, like I said, he's a puzzle fight more than a real fight. So we'll make a show of it. And then he'll kill us. Shit. All that boosting for nothing. Not that it matters that much. I think he's vulnerable to Vitality 0. Yeah, but as you can see, the attack otherwise just heals him. Because he's a bastard. Oof. The reason why I'm bothering to damage him is because I believe the attack that I'm looking for, the game ender, doesn't happen until he's below a certain health threshold. Ah, 250 boost. The absolute maximum. Which should do a decent chunk of change. 26,000 damage, to be exact. Ah, here we go. And that's the stat check. That's if you don't have 9,999 health, or if you aren't currently like defending yourself with a guardian force, he kills you. And there's really no ifs or buts or hows about it. It just kills you. Straight up. So there is a way to beat him without having 9,999 health, and that is to sacrifice your guardian forces one after another, and then just trust on some level that you can do enough damage to him, to kill him. But the thing is, like, after Megiddo Flame, he also has Gravija, which drains like 75% of all characters' health, and then after that, he has like an attack that like is like Meteor, but like super powered up. So it does like 4,000 damage per hit or something completely stupid. And he uses Ultima. And he has an attack called Light Pillar, which will deal 9,999 unblockable damage to one target. So it's like, it lures you into a sense of security. Like, oh yeah, we're just fighting. It's like the ultimate weapon. This is fine. We can do this. And then he hits you with Megiddo Flame, and then you're dead. So let me just double check my junctions. Yeah, maybe I should do a little bit of healing on that stuff. There we go. Because I'm not going to get any more chances to set my junctions to anything right now, so it's probably good to be prepared. Be prepared. Nah, there's no point doing that. Let's see. Magic plus 60%. That might be good to have. But that's about all I can do right now. Yeah. Auto shell. Auto haste. And magic plus 60. Just to get it really over the top. Here we come, Ultimicia. Seed. Curse all seeds. Swarming like locusts across generations. You disgust me. The world was on the brink of that ever-elusive time compression. Insolent fools. Your vain crusade ends here, seeds. The price for your meddling is death beyond death. I shall send you to a dimension beyond your imagining. There I will reign, and you will be my slaves for eternity. Whom shall I exterminate first? I'll start with you three. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on a sec. Oh, no. Oh, I have misremembered a thing. Oh, God, it's true. She randomly selects party members. Oh, boy. Okay. Right. Well, that's not great. Well, time to cheese this lady. If I remember correctly, once people die, they leave the battle and another party member is randomly selected to take over their spot. And Irvine is probably not going to last that long. So, sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to be the sacrificial lamb here. Ooh, I don't know what that does, but I don't like it. Oh, it's a gravity-based. Is that the one that reduces everyone to 1 HP? No. It is gravity-based, so... But it does inflict a bunch of painful nonsense. Okay, that's the first part of it. The most powerful GF, you shall suffer. Say hello to Griever. You may remember Griever as being the symbol on Squall's ring. Oh, please don't do that. Well, that's annoying. I don't believe I have a way to remove it. Because Esuna doesn't do that. Well. Oh, right, he can do that. That's true. And I don't have any Remedy Plus, do I? No. And I don't think Remedy cures Doom. I think you need Remedy Plus to do that. Yeah. And so, again, thematically here... That's not going to work on Squall. He has auto haste. Thematically here, like, this is the most powerful Guardian Force. Like, this is power incarnate, essentially. And it is Squall's symbol, like, the thing that he attached himself to for so long. Here embodied in, like, this floating lion monster. So again, there's this thematic edge of Squall essentially fighting his old self. Like, fighting the version of him that only cared about power. The GF's true power. Allow me to show you. Griever, make them bleed. That's gonna hurt. Okay, that takes Irvine out of the game, and Squall is about to join him. But not from Gravija, though. But yeah, Squall is definitely gonna die. But I should be able to revive him just in time. Shit. Not the only one with a Guardian Force there, buddy. Anyway, that's Doom. What the fuck? Squall had barely been dead for a second. Oh, you son of a bastard. That's not good. Because now I don't have Squall to do damage with. I just have useless Selfie and useless Irvine. Oh, this is not great. That was some random-ass bullshit. Okay, got rid of Griever. But that's not at all the end of the battle. I shall junction myself onto Griever. Yeah. See that thing Adele did? Yeah, she can do it too. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. So technically what you're supposed to do is make sure that everyone on your team has at least one Guardian Force so that they can use abilities and stuff. Would you just get rid of Irvine already? He's useless. Please give me Renoa. Thank you. Christ. That... I still can't get over how bullshit. Like, bullshit. Squall getting absorbed like that was. Oh no, that might just kill Selfie, actually. Oh, not quite. That was bullshit. Like, Irvine had been there dead for ages, and then, fuck you. Oh, wait. I think I can remove Doom with... Doom can probably be removed with something else. Okay, so if we lose this round... I can try again. Okay, that's a pretty powerful defensive spell, so that's nice. We're not using Angel Wing, though, because that you can't have Renoa be out of control. That's way too dangerous. So we're having a dog suplex a god instead. I love Final Fantasy weirdness sometimes. Gee, thanks, Angelo. That's useful. Those ultra waves just aren't doing anything. So Rapture is a unique spell that only Selphie can cast. And it's an instant kill on most things, but unfortunately not on bosses. Without Squall to be my physical attacker and limit break bot, this battle is uncertain. Well, I did want to not just win things automatically by virtue of stats, so... All right. Okay, that's a physical damage attack that does a ton of pain. It's probably gonna take out Selfie. It's also one of those super extra cosmic pain, cosmic physical attacks, where she throws planets at you. Okay. I don't have a lot of commentary here. I'm just thinking about trying to survive. Okay, I think I got her down to the second phase of this part of the fight. I think she loses body... Yeah, there we go. And that should make the helixes go away as well. Yes. But she also gets real fast. Bye, Selfie. Sweet, useless cell. Okay. This isn't the final phase of the fight either, by the way. This is only the third, fourth, fifth, it's something. But it's not the final. Although the triple meteor might take us to the final part of the fight. Okay, that does some damage. Okay, good. That takes us to the final phase of the fight. Which, oh boy. This... So in the final phase, Ultimicia gains the ability to destroy, like instantly KO any Guardian Force that you try and summon, but you can also use that to your advantage in that, at least I think so. I may be wrong about this, but I believe you can also use that to force her, because that's going to be her #1 priority. So you can force her to attack, like use that Guardian Force destroying attack rather than whatever else she was going to do, I think. Say hello to her ultimate form with diamond nipples. Don't remember those from the original. Ultimicia. Time shall compress. All existence denied. So, our #1 priority right now is to destroy the lower half of her. And also to deal with that, which we will do with a Mega Elixir. That's fortunately doable. It's not a lot of damage, but it's something. Hey, that sells... I think that sells most powerful limit break, actually, that one. I think. But yeah, in terms of her character design, since we have some time, I don't know how to quite analyze Ultimicia except as, like she's empty. She has this round, empty hole for a face. Remember that for later, by the way. This round, empty hole for a face. Like, she's lacking in personality. As she says in the little dialogue she gives, like, all existence shall be denied. Which is the ultimate logical consequence of her way of life, which is like that I'm the only thing that matters, nothing else matters except me. And at some point, as we've discussed already, okay, I'm gonna need to deal with that. Yeah, give her another duel, Cell. Punch her in the face some more. And Quistis, try and get the Tonberry off. I'm sure you can't, but give it a shot. So I've got his duel on on automatic, because I just don't want to deal with it. And generally speaking, the automatic the thing that runs it automatically does generally a decent job. Yeah, there we go. That's destroying Tonberry. I think we just keep hitting her with Meteor. I think that's our best bet right now. But yeah, like, it's emptiness. It's a lack of, like, the lack of the face is a lack of personality. Because the face is the basic building block of personality when it comes to character design. And I think the hollow chest is to signify being without a heart. Like, that this is both, like, devoid of personhood and devoid of compassion. Like, of heart, of anything, really. And I think that's what's in the character design. And then, like, the lower half of her, which is her actual, like, human body, kind of hanging there as an appendage, kind of trapped, constrained. You can see how those little fibers that creep across her body and keep her constrained. Again, like, the thing being, oh, it's a prison. She's imprisoned by how she's living and what's going, and how she is as a person. Oh, there goes my scan. Oh, no. Let's see. You have haste, though, right? Yeah. I really shouldn't be spending this much time figuring out what to do. Okay, do a single triple on not on Zell. Renoa, for fuck's sake! It ate my input. Now, Zell is my last extra party member, so I want to keep him around just to, like, absorb damage. Like, just to occasionally get targeted by something so nobody else does. I'm gonna be a bit pissy if I lose, though. Stop taking away her spells. Not that she needs the ones you're taking away, but... But yeah, that's, insofar as I can analyze her character design, that's it. But so much of it is also, like, it's anime bullshit. It's like Eldritch space horror thing. With some body horror and, like, some wings on her head because of reasons. Like, stuff that's, like, rule of cool design. It just looks cool, let's just throw it in there. And that, to me, is, like, is a part of JRPG character design and anime character design in general that kind of sometimes frustrates me because... the interesting parts, like stuff about, like, her personal identity, her heartlessness, that stuff, I feel like that gets obscured by all the, like, the dedication to spectacle. Like, those sword wings that she's got on her back, and then wings on her head, and then horns, and then that cool-ass cloak. Now, the cloak, again, is a decent bit of character design because you can see it's sucking in all of the lights of the stars and stuff around her. It's drawing it all into her. Again, like, the whole universe is me. Everything revolves around me. I am the only thing that gets to exist. That kind of thing. That's in there, and it's cool, but... Nope, that's not what we're doing. Mega Elixir, that's the only thing we're doing. If I didn't have those Mega Elixirs, I might have been quite screwed. I still might be, because she still has some attacks that are... oh boy, that are a lot. And one more time. Are you getting tired of the meteor spell effect yet? I sure am. Man, leave Quist's spells alone, though. Oh, that she had that junction to one of her stats, though. Oh, that's not good. I'm actually kind of running out of them a little bit. Let me just see. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Okay. Kiraga, please. And Zell, you just keep hitting her in the face. Like, what else are you gonna do? It's kind of appropriate to his personality. At least. Plus, having buffs on my characters makes it more likely that she'll waste a turn doing Dispel rather than attacking, which is nice. Let's do 3 flares this time, just for variety. Okay, I think I have a handle on her. Like, until she does the next thing that she's gonna do, which is gonna be a thing to deal with. Like, that thing right there is the thing that's gonna wipe you. If you don't have anyone ready to do something about it, which as it happens, I nearly didn't. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, hell. Her other half has appeared. That is the spell that she's about to cast on me. First, she's gonna draw it. She draws the spell out of her lower half of herself, because as you can see, like, again, it's this junctioning thing, where she's literally attached to herself. But I'm gonna get ahead of her on that one by hitting her with 3 Apocalypses and just hoping that I'll survive the one she's about to throw at me. Apocalypse is the most powerful offensive spell in the entire game. It's the most powerful one. And it's definitely going to kill Zell, because he has no stat defenses whatsoever against it. It might kill Renoa. Okay, she's alive. And it just hurts Quistis real bad. But since I was able to draw it from her lower half, well... Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna throw it back to you. And if I can get Zell up before he gets absorbed into time, I'll be happy with that. Where's full life? There. And I might need a Mega Elixir to... deal with the damage from that thing. No, unnecessary. Anyway, Renoa, just apocalypse her. Apocalypse now. Would you stop doing that? At least you're not hitting anything important, but god damn it. That might kill Zell again. Yep. Do you not have full life anywhere? Then we do this. Okay, I've killed off the lower half, so now she can't use Apocalypse anymore on me. It does mean I can't draw it out of her either and use it for myself, but 9 is enough. Anyway, this is the only Guardian Force you can really summon during this fight. Phoenix, which I haven't shown to you yet because I've never really had a need to. It does heavy fire damage to an enemy, and it revives all of your party members. Who's getting hit? Renoa? Oh, tell me that doesn't kill her. Good. And just to make sure, another Mega Elixir. I'd let Zell die, but I don't have anything else. I miss Squall. It would be absolutely hilarious if she died to, like, a punch from Zell. Anyway, get Apocalypse, lady! I think I've almost got her. Reflect on your childhood. Yeah, because now she's going to start saying voice lines. Your sensation, your words, your emotion. Stop taking her spells away! Oh, haste. That's not good. That takes all of her goddamn... Okay. Well, she can still use Mega Elixir. Get hit! Get killed! Please die! Time. It will not wait. No matter how hard you hold on, it escapes you. Is that it? Is that gonna be the one? And... let's see if the stone does any decent damage. Well, it's alright. Oh! That's the one! But the gist of what she was saying there at the end is the only bit of real character motivation we get to have for Ultimicia in the game, in that what she's trying to do is stop time from marching on, stop things from changing, stop things from moving on around her. Which again, like, is the thing about being stuck in the eternal present with no future and no past, like no past to traumatize you, no future to be afraid of. Just the eternal, infinite present that never ends and never begins. Which again is the metaphorical version of the state that Squall was basically pursuing when he was trying to cut himself off from everything. Is it over? Let's go. Let's go back to our time. Shut up. Just calm down and think where we have to go. Careful, guys. Don't pick the wrong time. Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. Time, place, who I want to be with? I want to go there, where Squall and I promised. Squall! Squall, let's go home. Where are you? Where am I? Squall, where are you going? I'm gonna find Sis. Oh, that was Adia shouting. Squall! Matron. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? You don't have to worry. The boy won't go anywhere. I think so too. Poor thing. You're alive! The sorceress? Yes, matron. We had defeated her. Matron, stand back. It's okay. There's no more need to fight. That sorceress is just looking for someone to pass her powers on to. In order to die in peace, a sorceress must be free of all her powers. I know, for I am one too. I shall take over that sorceress's powers. I do not want one of the children to become one. I can't disappear yet. Matron! And so we come full circle. Is this the end? Most likely. You called me matron. Who are you? A seed. A seed from Balaam Garden. Seed? Garden? Both garden and seed were your ideas. Garden trains seeds. Seeds are trained to defeat the sorceress. What are you saying? You're that boy from the future. Matron. Please return. You do not belong here. I can't find Sis. Am I all alone? Who's he? Nobody. You don't need to know. The only squall permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be alright, matron. Because I'm not alone. I'm not alone. If I call out, they will answer. Where is everyone? Renoa, where are you? Selfie Quistis. Renoa! Am I alone? Renoa, I want to hear your voice. Which way do I go? I can't make it back alone. Renoa? Am I all alone again? Where am I?
Just once more, my last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. I kind of lied it your way. How you shyly placed your eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so there you are, with that look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never down. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly but sure? If frown is shown, then I would know that you are no dreamer. So let me come to you, close as I wanna be, close enough for me to feel a heart beating fast, and stay there as I whisper how I loved your peaceful eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so share with me your love if you have enough, your tears if you're holding back, a pain if that's what it is. How can I let you know I'm more than the dress and the pose? Just reach me out, then you will know that you are not dreaming. Darling, so there you are, with that look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never down. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly but sure? If frown is shown, then I would know that you are no dreamer.
And that's Final Fantasy VIII. There's still a few scenes and stuff left, I believe. Yeah, there we go. With a little bit of follow-up on what and how the characters are doing. Irvine very unsuccessfully dancing there. But yeah, how about that ending cinematic, huh? Tetsuya Nomura's propensity for bizarre extravagant imagery is began early. And all of it, of course, in service of, like, at the end there, Squall is terrified. Like, he is in the depths of his deepest, darkest fears, which is to be alone again. To forget, to lose that connection that he has. Which is why we see all those images of Renoa vanishing from him. Forgetting, losing that connection. You know, all of that. Or at least that's one interpretation. So one thing about the animation in this game, by the way, is that a lot of the sequences, like, for example, the one we're looking at right now, are mocapped. At least as far as I can tell. They were done with motion capture. Or at the very least, heavy actual imagery, actual video reference. But the one with Laguna and Rain in the field, there, like that flashback he had, that was all hand animated for some reason, which is why it looked a little bit more stiff and awkward, because it didn't have that. And there, girl with a pigtail and Cell. That's the follow-up you get. Cell finally gets his frickin' hot dogs. I really like these endings, like, where it's just the kids goofing off and being kids for a second. Which is something they deserve to get to do, I feel, at the end of all of this nonsense. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this trip through Final Fantasy VIII with me. Certainly for me, it was nice to revisit it with a more mature understanding and, you know, a more distant view on it than I've had many of the times that I've played through the game. Like, it took me a long time to get to the point, the action actors, to get to the point where I could look at the game for what it was instead of looking at it for what it wasn't. And what it wasn't, of course, was Final Fantasy VII Part 2, which we're getting now with the remake instead. But it wasn't a Final Fantasy VII 2. It wasn't a Final Fantasy VI 2. It was a new and very much its own thing, and it was based on cultural references that I didn't understand as a young Scandinavian boy trying to play this game. Like, the whole Japanese high school environment thing was a thing that I was like, wait, huh? What? Because we don't have that, like, here at all. It's not really part of our culture in the same way. So it's, you know, it was foreign to me, and it was a romance, and it was a teen drama. And I didn't want to have anything to do with it, really, when I was a kid. I just kind of didn't. But now, yeah, I mean, I still look at Squall like, just stupid moron, just be open about your feelings, you dumbass. And, yeah, but that's because I see a lot of who I used to be as a person in him, which is not like, it's holding up a mirror to my past, and I don't like it. But he's like, there's definitely bits, especially in the latter half of the game, that are rushed. Like, parts that feel like they should have had, like, a couple more hours to expand on themselves. Things that feel like they just didn't get enough explanation, they didn't get enough fleshing out, or they were just kind of thrown at you really, really quickly, and you were just expected to accept them. I'll shut up for a sec. He can smile! Couldn't help myself. But yeah, there are definitely things that are underdeveloped and underexplored and underexplained. Like, there's lots of weaknesses in the story, but the core, like, especially its world building gets, like, it relies so heavily on the player character and you being largely ignorant about the world, and then it, instead of doing what games normally do, which is explain the world to you, it just kind of goes, figure it out for yourself. We're not going to tell you anything more than what you absolutely need to know. Which is frustrating. So it's definitely a game with a lot of weaknesses, with a lot of limitations, lots of things that could have been done a lot better. And it's a game that can't be fully properly remastered because Squaresoft were terrible at archiving in the late 90s and early 2000s. I would like... I mean, not a Final Fantasy VII style remake. I don't think I would like them to, like, go that far with it, but I would like them to, like, do a remaster where they rebuild the game as it was from the ground up, so we can actually see it in a modern definition, because it is an important part of the Final Fantasy VII history and the franchise, I think. Even if it's not one that I sit here and I go, like, even if it's one that has flaws and limitations and problems, like, so did Final Fantasy VII, though. Like, Final Fantasy VII had flaws and problems. 9, which is going to be the next one in this series, has its flaws and problems, although it's the one that I will argue forever is closest to being a perfect Final Fantasy game. Oh, my love. 10 has problems, but 8 was the first one of the Final Fantasy games that felt truly contemporary. Like, I think that's something that's a little bit underestimated, is, like, every single game before Final Fantasy VII, all of them were fantasy stories. Like, as you might expect, like they were all kind of stuck in that old medieval European fantasy thing, and with oftentimes futuristic elements, but 7 was the first one to make the jump into sci-fi future and mess around in that space, but it still told a story that was grounded very strongly in like mythic storytelling and things like that. And then 8 comes along, and it is straight up a romance drama. Like, it's a romance teen drama set against the backdrop of a sci-fi fantasy world, obviously, and with all of the trappings of that stuff, but which aggressively is not interested in being a fantasy game, which is interested in being a teen drama game, which is mostly interested, which is why a lot of the storytelling sometimes is kind of weak, is that it doesn't care that much about it. What it cares about is the character storytelling. It cares about the characters, like, learning and growing and building relationships and connections and banter, and, like, that's the thing that the game is interested in. Which is a different way to do things that I fully understand that isn't a lot of people's tea. But damn, if it, like, when it hits, like, during this playthrough, when I allowed myself to, okay, let's empathize with these characters fully, let's get into their head and understand them, it does hit. Like, it speaks true on a lot of things, and Ultimicia is a weak villain, and her connection to the main driving plot makes her, like, just kind of empty stand-in character, and having a really weak villain in a teen drama weakens the drama. But, you know, I believe Squall as a character. I believe Squall and Rinoa and Zell, and to a certain extent Selphie, and I believe especially Quistis and Irvine as characters. Like, I believe that they, not that they're real, but that they feel like they could be real. I've met people like Squall. I've been people like Squall, you know? Anyway, Final Fantasy IX is next on the docket, so if you've enjoyed going through the world of Final Fantasy VIII with me, then like, comment, and or do the subscribe thing down on the buttons, which are down below the video and other places on the page, because that makes numbers go up, and algorithm things number go up good, because YouTube reasons, it's helpful anyway. I also have memberships available on this channel if you want to support me more directly. Those are available, and you can use them if you want to. But other than that, thank you so very much for going through this very long game with me, and I hope you have a good day, and that you remember to wash your hands.